You're watching The 7 from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list for us tonight, we want to head to Lenoir City, where one man barricaded himself inside his home. The incident took place on Cherry Street and Bond Avenue. Blount County SWAT assisted the Lenoir City police in the standoff. Now, authorities say 2 shots were fired in the home.
Before we arrived, the male suspect fired a weapon inside. The female victim was able to flee the property. As we pulled up, a second gunshot was fired. We did establish phone contact with this individual just briefly. At that particular time, we set up a perimeter and contacted our partners, Blount County.
Chief White, who you just heard from, did say that the suspect is now in police custody. No injuries, by the way, are being reported at this time. Well, our next Big 7 story for you tonight, KPD officers investigating a shooting from this afternoon. Police sharing on social media that it happened in the 1900 block of Ulster Avenue. One man was shot, transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No suspect information is available at this time. This is, as we mentioned, an ongoing investigation and still in the early stages. Next here on the Big 7, Knoxville has seen an increase in drug overdoses this year. On Tuesday, the Knox County Health Department released its comprehensive report on mental health statistics that they have gathered in the county. Part of that report includes substance abuse and deaths related to drug overdoses. The report gathering statistics from 2021. In Tennessee, there was a 23% increase in drug-related deaths in 2021 compared to the year before. And right here in Knox County in 2021, there were 452 deaths related to drug overdoses, which is a 32% increase compared to the previous year. Dr. Corinne Tandy with the Knox County Health Department says the increase is something the department is, well, expected to see.
This is an issue that impacts anybody in the county. I think often it is framed as an issue of certain populations, and we see it across the county, across all socioeconomic, race, gender, you name it.
Fentanyl is already incredibly dangerous, as you know, and now federal drug officials are warning about a newer drug that's even more powerful. It is called xylazine, a drug used by veterinarians to tranquilize horses and cattle before procedures. According to the Knox County DA's office, there have been 21 overdose deaths in the county so far this month. Scott County Sheriff's Office is now asking for information that can help investigators crack an arson case. This all stems from a barn fire that happened along Old Huntsville-Jamestown Road in the West Robbins community back on March 14th. A $2,000 reward is now being offered. Anyone with information is asked to please call the Sheriff's Office at this number, 423-663-3111. We are heading to Alabama in our next Big 7 story with new details from the shooting in Dadeville. 3 people have now been arrested and charged in connection to a mass shooting at a birthday party in Alabama that left 4 people dead. You know, we first told you about this shooting over the weekend. It happened again in Dadeville while a Sweet 16 birthday party was taking place in the downtown area of that city. 2 of the suspects have been identified as 17-year-old Tyreek McCullough and 16-year-old Travis McCullough. They both face 4 counts of reckless murder. Authorities already announcing they will be charged as adults. Also arrested is 20-year-old Wilson Hill Jr. from Auburn. That coming down late today. He has been formally charged with 4 counts of reckless murder. Investigators have not revealed a motive in the shooting at this time, saying their investigation is still in its early stages.
Please understand, with a scene in a violent act, with the violence that went on and the magnitude of what happened, we are absolutely still in the early stages of this investigation. We're going to be very careful with everything that we say, with everything that we do, because we absolutely are going to stay focused on the families and the victims.
In addition to the 4 people killed, we're told another 32 were wounded in the weekend shooting. District Attorney says 4 teens are still in critical condition tonight. The mayors of all 4 Tennessee metros teaming up to call for change to reduce gun violence. Knoxville Mayor India Kincannon, alongside the mayors of Nashville, Shelby County, and Chattanooga, say nationwide data shows a clear correlation between the strength of states' gun laws and the rate of gun violence. And they believe Tennessee can save lives by implementing gun laws that have been proven to be successful in other states. They're outlining 10 policy recommendations they say should earn bipartisan support and be adopted this legislative session. Now, here's a look at some of those recommendations requiring background checks for all gun purchases, implementing red flag laws, enhancing the concealed carry law so those convicted of a violent misdemeanor cannot carry a concealed firearm, establishing the statewide minimum age for purchasing firearms of 21, and requiring secure storage of guns.
Let's move through things that I think all of us agree on. How is it that a convicted stalker is allowed to have a concealed gun, you know, in Tennessee? Let's not wait for another tragedy before we begin to respond with thoughtful, common sense, kind of appropriate things that we all sort of agree on.
Now, Mayor India Kincannon and the other three mayors say they are encouraged by Governor Lee's recent support for extreme risk laws. After the shooting at the Covenant School, they say now is the time to turn statements of support and sympathy into action. Governor Lee handed lawmakers his most recent proposals when it comes to reducing gun violence. Earlier in the month, the governor signed an executive order aimed at improving background checks. We've also seen action to bolster physical security around schools. Now we have followed some back and forth between state lawmakers without a strong consensus so far, as fellow Republicans wanted to make sure it did not violate Second Amendment rights. Governor Lee says his office is sharing a proposal with them and asking the General Assembly to pass it before it adjourns.
To be specific, I'm proposing that we improve our state's law so that it protects more Tennesseans and reaches more individuals who are struggling and in need of mental health support. There's broad agreement that this is the right approach. It should be that simple, but sadly it's not. Political groups began drawing their battle lines before the bill was even completed.
That video was paired with a news release which lays out some broad strokes of the proposal, including a high burden of proof to obtain an order of protection, saying it would also punish false reporting and it would have enhanced mental health support, and it would not use involuntary commitment to reach those goals. Of course, we'll keep following the governor's proposal for you to get a better idea of the specifics. Meanwhile, the governor doubled down in his message, urging lawmakers to pass his proposal again before the end of this legislative session. One Sevier County Fire Department just received over a $500,000 grant to help improve its operations. That's our final Big 7 story for you tonight. Walden's Creek Fire Department is made up of mainly volunteers, but with a new grant called the Safer Grant, they are able to hire at least one full-time employee and create part-time positions. The goal is to make sure at least one fire engine is fully staffed at all times to be able to get to scenes more efficiently.
We're excited to be able to provide individuals the chance to get their foot in the door in emergency services. But the biggest thing is we're really excited that we're able to provide another level of service and quicker response times, because by staffing people in this station, we cut our response times down by 7-8 minutes. Instead of getting on scene in 12 minutes, we're on scene in 2 to 3 minutes. And that's the way we pay back the residents of Walden's Creek and Sevier County.
Grant is $550,000 that will be dispersed within a 4-year time span.